Hey y'all, that is not straight. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I was asked what homeschool books we use and what we do for homeschool, so that's what I'm doing today. There's a bunch of noises. It's too dark in my house to film in my house, but it's freezing. So if you hear a gajillion different noises, I'm sorry. I really have nowhere else to film. So anyways, I'm gonna start off with Jordan because she's the oldest. So we do a lot of different things for homeschool. We do a lot of like puzzles and games and, you know, nature walks and nature studies and all that sort of stuff. But this is like our book work. So I'm not going to be showing you everything else, but today is just like a book work stuff. We do not follow a curriculum. None of them have ever worked for my family. I have my oldest is 8.5, but she has an IEP because she was vaccine injured and considered autistic. So she learns at the same rate my son learns, and he is 7. He's actually a little bit above her. And then, Jadalyn is 5. She just turned 5. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start on Jordan's. We do school year-round as well, so that's something to keep in mind. But we started these in November, it looks like, because we finished our other books. So this is Jordan's reading 1 to 2. I love the school zone for her. She just loves how engaging it is because of all the pictures and everything. So that's really great. Her reading phonics books, and she stays pretty interested in this, which is nice. That's also been something that's super hard, is like keeping her engaged and keeping her into what we're doing. This is her math. This is her second math book for this year. So again, school zone works great for her. Big math 1 to 2. And she's already like all the way back in 120, page 120. She also has the Brain Quest book for like phonics, spelling and vocabulary, reading and writing, language arts, sequencing, math skills, addition and subtraction, all that sort of stuff. We just got this book, so she's only like she's not, I guess she is like halfway through. So that's not bad, but, so she really likes this book. Now, Jace, he has gone through a majority of his books already this year. So this is his second book for this. His first one was multiplication and subtraction, and now we're on time, money, and fractions. And then the other one that he's on, is about to be on, because he's almost done with this already. He just started this like last week. Is the multiplication and division. So he really likes this book, and he does really good at it. He catches on so fast, it's insane. He started this one, let's see, I guess he didn't write the date, but we actually got this at Walmart, which is surprising. Walmart doesn't typically have stuff, but this is good for his sight words. He loves that. He loves this book. This is the book that has helped him learn how to read, which is also sight words, but then it's also like mixing those word or letters together to make a word. So that's super awesome. He just started this like last week, the same time that he started his math book. So he's really excited for this. He's also on cursive, but he finished that already, so I wasn't going to bring it out here because he's already finished it. But yeah, he loves this one so far, and doing all the science projects, so that's really fun. Now on to Jadalyn. She just turned 5, but she's always asking me for more. Like, she just had this book, and then her ABCs and 1, 2, 3 is all the way up to 20s, and like a little bit of sight words in the end. and she loved that book, finished that book, and also had this at the same time, and she asked for more, so I went ahead and got her more. This is the one that Jace had before, as she really liked his, and so they worked together on this, and he teaches her how to do this because she doesn't want to learn math from me for some reason, so he helps her with this. But I'm always having to tell him, like, don't give her the answers. We know you know how to even do hundreds. Like, leave her alone. He also had this, and she also really loved this. And so for phonics, this is great for letters and mixing letters into words. So this is a really good phonics one. These are only like a couple bucks on Amazon, both of these style books, and they're really small, which if you can get them to go through them and stuff, like, they can learn a lot in a very short amount of time, but it's also impactful, if that makes sense. I also got her this preschool book. It will help give her back those basics, because sometimes she's like, I don't know what a letter C looks like or whatever, and so just bringing back those basics to help her further along. And then I also got her this because it includes a bunch of games for her, which is a lot like this one. So I mean, I could have totally opted out, but she wanted more, so I was gonna give her more. Now this is like the curriculum that we do, and it's we love the Nature Anatomy books, or the Julia Rothman books. We have all of them, and I've had them all for years. And I found on Pinterest that they have like these books that you can add on. They're like 60 bucks a piece or whatever. So I got all of them and printed them off. I printed these the other day, or not the other day. It's been a couple months, I guess. But so we go through this. So here's Jordan's, Jace's, and Jadalynn's, and then for Juniper's, hers is just like a bunch of coloring pages that I printed out that like go along with what we are doing in this book, or in whatever book that we're in. Currently, this is the one we are starting with, and she absolutely loves following along with us. Hers is in my van though, because we actually took all of the books upriver or the other day to go do school outside. Right now we're on the series of The Little House on the Prairie, and so we've gone through 2 books, and so this is the read aloud that we're currently on. And the kids don't like sitting through read aloud, but we still do it because it's super important for them to be able to sit quiet and like listen to the story. I usually give them something to like color or draw at the same time. And so, yeah, I mean, that doesn't include everything that we do, though. We do a lot of puzzles and games and counting and sorting and a lot of hands-on stuff, too. This is just our book work. And I've been kind of lax because I got sick and I'm just, like, super exhausted. And so we've just been doing book work and not all the fun stuff, unfortunately. But we go outside and play outside a lot. But, yeah, that's kind of the gist. This is probably the kids' favorite thing to do every day is I like read aloud what it says to do within this, and then I read, you know, whatever section we are on, and they keep this open with a big binder clip that I have for this, and then they can like copy and just look at the picture. There's a lot of drawing and art in these, which is a lot of fun. So that implements a lot of art into our structure, because we do a lot of art too, like painting and creating and making fairy houses and stuff like that. But this is fun for like getting drawing and making their brains think a little bit, and copy work and stuff. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm gonna flip around the camera and show you everything, because it's a lot. I feel like it takes up a lot of room in a tiny house. So yeah, so this is everything. I mean, for the most part, you know, this is Jadalynn's, Jace's, Jordan's, everybody's read aloud. Yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next one. Bye guys.